Belarus. Belarus needs. The people of Belarus need. In need of hope. In need of a new life. In need of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Good and Evil is a realistic picture Bible. Produced by author Michael Pearl and illustrated by former Marvel comic book artist Danny Bugliani, Good and Evil is a powerful presentation of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, second to none in quality. Worldwide, hearts and minds are already open to this popular medium. One book becomes a missionary that never goes home and never gets tired. Passed from person to person, read again and again.
In Russia, there is a tradition to give book as a present, and we think the book is the best present you can give to a person.
If you give them a copy of Good and Evil, they'll open up the book, they'll be attracted to the illustrations, to the artwork, and it'll catch your attention and it'll get them interested.
It's hard to give a Bible to everybody because some people don't think it's a book for them, some people think it's really hard to read and thick, but this kind of book everyone can read, even teenagers or adults, everywhere.
Wow, it's very interesting, it's very nice, new style of the way how we can to reach God's words for the youth.
This book would be really successful at breaking the ice and introducing Jesus Christ and God and salvation and the good path to the people in Russia.
Belarus Mission has taken on the daunting task of translating Good and Evil into Russian and distributing this book throughout Belarus and other countries of the former Soviet Republic. Good and Evil is being printed by Worldwide Publishing here in Belarus. Ironically, this printing press, originally intended for the Communist Party, is now used to print various types of Christian literature, including the new Russian translation of Good and Evil.
We've dreamt that somebody with a product like this would one day walk into our door, and we here believe that a book like this should be kept in every family. This will be real education for the people who did not have access to such a literature for many decades, back in the days of the former Soviet Union. And it will really help to get the word of God to the people here.
The Good and Evil Project is very effective in this country and probably in Russia as well. Anything that spreads the gospel is good news, but this is especially effective at spreading the gospel in this country.
I couldn't speak Russian to him and he couldn't speak English to me, but yet I opened up the book and I said, if you could just make sure you read. I pointed to the beginning and I pointed to the end, and I said, make sure you take that into your heart. And he took the book and he literally, like he was chewing on it, and he put it right next to his heart.
Lives are being changed. People are being reached. Many are hearing the gospel for the first time. This is the gospel story in a way never experienced before.
We should strongly encourage you to invest into this particular project. We believe with this particular title only the sky is the limit.
I live in Russia, and believe me, this book will help for millions.
Now is the perfect time to get involved with this life-changing project. Your donations will help in distributing thousands of copies of Good and Evil to reach 10 million people for Christ.